Have you ever noticed how some of the hardest working people you know, those with respectable degrees and good corporate jobs, never actually seem to get ahead? On paper, they are successful. They earn a salary that would have seemed like a fortune to their grandparents. They live in nice suburbs in Virginia or quiet neighborhoods on the outskirts of Munich. They drive German cars and take 2-week holidays in the Algarve or Mexico. Yet, if their company announced a round of layoffs tomorrow, their entire world would collapse within 60 days. This is the middle-class trap. It isn't built with bars and locks. It's built with quiet habits and normal decisions that feel like progress but are actually anchors. Let's look at a typical scenario for a young professional in their late 20s. We'll call him Mark. Mark earns $75,000 a year in a mid-sized American city. After federal and state taxes, health insurance, and 401k contributions, he takes home about $4,600 a month. Mark feels like he's made it, so he upgrades his life to match his status. He rents a modern one-bedroom apartment for $1,800. He finances a slightly used Audi because a professional needs a reliable, mature car. That's $550 a month, plus $200 for insurance. Then there's the $400 student loan payment, the $150 gym membership, the weekend brunches, and the high-speed internet. Before Mark even buys a gallon of milk, $3,200 is gone. He has $1,400 left for food, gas, and fun. By the end of the month, he's usually staring at a balance of $200. He isn't poor, but he is standing still. The system flaw here is the confusion between standard of living and quality of life. The middle class is conditioned to believe that as income rises, the environment must immediately reflect that rise. We call this lifestyle creep, but it's more clinical than that. It's a mathematical trap. Consider the real cost of that $550 car payment. If Mark took that same $550 and put it into a simple index fund tracking the S&P 500 in 30 years, at an average 7% return, that money would be worth over $650,000. Mark isn't just paying $550 for a car. He is paying the $650,000 version of his future self for the privilege of driving a specific badge to work today. When you look at it through the lens of math rather than emotion, the reasonable car payment looks like a financial catastrophe. Why do intelligent people do this? It's rarely about greed. It's about the psychological need for signaling. In both the US and Europe, we are socialized to signal our competence through our consumption. If you are a high-performing project manager, but you drive a 10-year-old Toyota Corolla, the subconscious fear is that people will think you are failing. We buy things we don't need, with money we haven't earned, to impress people we don't even like. This isn't a cliche. It's a structural reality of middle-class psychology. The hidden danger is that these habits create a fragile life. Because every dollar is spoken for, the middle-class professional becomes risk-averse. They can't quit a toxic job. They can't start a business. They can't move to a new city for a better opportunity because they are tethered to the debt service of their current lifestyle. They have traded their freedom for a premium interior and a prestigious zip code. Financially intelligent individuals, those who actually build wealth rather than just wearing it, behave differently. They decouple their income from their expenses. When their salary goes up by $10,000, their lifestyle stays exactly where it was. They don't view money as a tool for buying things, they view it as a tool for buying time. They understand that $50,000 in a high-yield savings account isn't just savings, it's a year of freedom. It's the ability to say no to a bad boss, or yes to a risky but life-changing venture. The goal isn't to live like a monk. The goal is to realize that the most expensive thing you can buy is your own agency. If you find yourself in this cycle, the solution isn't a money hack or a side hustle. It's a cold, analytical look at your monthly outgoings. It's asking yourself if you are building a life of substance, or simply maintaining an expensive set of appearances. Wealth is what you don't see. It's the cars not purchased, the designer clothes left on the rack, and the modest house that allows for a massive brokerage account. It is quiet. It is boring. And it is the only way out of the trap. If this perspective resonated with you, consider subscribing to the channel for more analytical deep dives into the reality of modern finance.